Hello guys, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser, or welcome if you are new. If you are new, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button, come along and join my YouTube family. Thank you everybody so much for being here today. I have a lot of cleaning to get done. This is my monthly motivational marathon cleaning. I have combined all the best cleaning videos for you for the month of April, and you guys, there is a ton of motivation here for you. We have almost 2 hours of cleaning, decluttering, organizing, and I even threw in a crock-pot meal. So go ahead, sit down or grab your broom, whichever you are most comfortable with, clean with me, or just enjoy the motivation. Anyway, I hope everyone has a great weekend, and we will see you on Wednesday for another new video.
The doctor says take some pills, but this is not how it's supposed to feel. Upside down and in and out, I guess I have to take a break. Get out of your comfort zone, it's a blessing in disguise. Get out of what you call home, your name is written in the sky. It might feel just like you're on your own, but baby, it's another lie. Remember you were made to fly.
Say my name until the city burns and the stars fade away and your scars don't hurt. Stay with me until the last man falls. I don't need them anyway. When I'm with you, I have it all. Oh, I'll never let you slip away. Oh, and you don't have to be afraid.
Hello guys, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser, or welcome if you are new. If you are new, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button, come along and join my YouTube family. I am so grateful for each and every one of you for clicking on today's video. As you can see, we have a hot mess going on in our garage, but that's all about to change because we got a shed and we need to get a lot of this stuff moved on out of here and get this garage organized. So let's go ahead and jump right into it.
Say my name until the city burns and the stars fade away and your scars don't hurt. Stay with me until the last man falls. I don't need them anyway. When I'm with you, I have it all.
So as you can see, it is a all hands on deck type of day. The kids are out here helping. Fred and I are working hard. There's a lot of stuff. So for those of you that don't know, we just recently, well, it's been about 8 months or so, moved from Nebraska down here to Florida, about central east coast Florida. And we went from a 2-story home with a basement to a single-story home, ranch-style house with no basement. So we have a lot of stuff, although we did donate, declutter, give away about half of our stuff before we moved. Somehow we still managed to bring a lot with us. So we're trying to figure out a way to just get everything organized and moved out. We do somehow need to get rid of some more stuff, but a lot of it is decorations or memorabilia, stuff like that. So we're gonna get as much as we can into the shed, and whatever we don't want or don't think we'll use, we will definitely be donating. I do want to give a huge shout out to my kids for this day because not only was it hot, as you can tell by our summer apparel, they were just they were all hands in. They were willing to help without complaining, and just getting a lot of these boxes and heavy stuff moved out of this garage. I'll tell you what, they have been troopers through this entire move. Not only, having to leave somewhere, the only place that they've ever known. I mean, we have too. It's the only place that we've ever known. But again, we're adults. So our kids have just been such troopers through this whole moving process. But yeah, they really, really helped us this day. And I do want to just give them a huge shout out, a huge thank you. I'm very grateful that we have such good kids that are willing to help us.
Because it matters, dreaming of your kisses, in the nighttime, knowing what I'm missing, but I feel like, I say I'm doing alright, I'm fine, but I'm scattered, we're just friends. Oh no, I don't wanna be the one with answers, because I sure don't wanna know which girl you choose.
So, like I said, it's been about 8 months or so since we've moved here. We moved at the end of June of last year, and our house has gone through so much change. It's so crazy. It doesn't even look like the same house that we bought. I am super excited, though, to get the yard done this spring/summer. We've already been in the 90s here, you guys, so it definitely feels like summer here, but I'm super excited to just get our yard in place now that we've got most of the house ready to go, and we're just kind of making everything our own. I will say that we are missing some of our friends back home, and there are definitely some restaurants that we're missing. I did tell my oldest the other day, I was like, one thing that I do miss is knowing where to go for things, and it's just random stuff. I mean, I can't even remember what I was looking for, but I'm like, I don't even know where to go for this. If we were back home, I would know where to go, but now I don't. But, it's okay. It's still a learning process, learning curve. I will say that we have made it officially through the busiest time of year, which is Bike Week at Daytona. There was apparently over 400,000 additional people here, and yes, it was crazy. But we made it through the busiest time of the year, I think. And we're still chugging along and doing great. We have no regrets about moving. We absolutely love it here. I did not miss the winter, which, you guys, it is actually, from what I saw on the Weather Channel, it is currently snowing back home. So we definitely don't miss the winters.
No mind to what everyone says.
This garage clean out project was definitely a big project. It was a multi-day project. The kids definitely helped a lot, like I said, but this day I am on my own. Fred has already moved all his stuff over to the other side of the garage, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the right side of the garage kind of cleaned up and organized. I'm putting all my cleaning supplies, like my carpet shampooer, my spin mop, all those types of things organized on this side of the garage, also including my crafting supplies. I just wanted to keep my crafting stuff in the garage instead of out in the shed, so that way I had easy access for when I decided I needed it. I also wanted to kind of move the treadmill over a little bit, so that way when I want to walk inside, say it's too cold. Yes, it does get too cold here. We've had a few mornings where we've been down in the 30s and 40s. Not often, or if it's raining or something like that, I will walk on the treadmill as opposed to walking around the neighborhood. But as you can see, I did lay down that little rubber mat. That is actually a mat that goes under your sink to help protect the cupboard. But I thought that I would use it to help protect my spin mop and stuff like that from the garage floor. So I went ahead and put that down there. And then now I'm just gonna go ahead and hang up this broom wall organizer. I'm not exactly sure 100% of what it's called. I did pick this up at IKEA, but I did find one for you guys on Amazon. So I did go ahead and link that down below in the description for you guys. It is in my Amazon storefront too if you don't end up finding the link. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get this hung up, get the brooms organized, and keep chugging along. As you can tell, I was definitely having some problems getting this screwed into the wall. I just kept dropping the screws and I was getting so frustrated. But I finally got it figured out and got everything hung up. And now I'm going to go ahead and just put some of these Sam Adams into our fridge. Now, currently, you can tell the light is not on. The fridge is not on. We do not have electricity on this side. And for some reason, we only have like 2 outlets in this entire garage. And our laundry is in the garage, so those outlets are kind of occupied with the washer and dryer and our freezer, which you can see our upright freezer back there by the water heater. So at some point, we will have somebody come in and run some electrical for us. But for now, I just wanted to get the Sam Adams box out of the way, so I just unloaded it into the fridge. And then we're going to go ahead and move this wire rack. This wire rack I'm going to use, it does have our water on it. We actually bought that water for hurricane prep, but we didn't end up needing it because our water never got shut off. But we will be using that definitely in the summertime when softball comes, because it's coming, folks. The softball season is just about getting started.
Some kind of magic, you came into my life, and with that bedhead, you give me falling twice. Yeah, you're an angel, and always on my mind.
As most of you know, we have 4 kiddos, which you saw in the beginning helping out a ton. And with 4 kiddos comes a lot of outside toys. Mia, our oldest there, she is a travel softball player. She also plays for our local high school. So not only does she have a lot of softballs and stuff, but we just have a lot of other outdoor activity items. So we actually found this hang-up organizer. I think it was at Shields. I do not know if it is still available or not. If it is, I will try to link it for you guys down in the description if you're interested. I absolutely love it. We actually used it at our old house and brought it with us, and I thought this spot was perfect for it. So we went ahead and got it hung up and then just started unloading all the sports equipment into it. I was having a little bit of a struggle trying to organize some of it, like the tennis rackets and that, but we got it figured out, and I absolutely love this and definitely recommend it. It is a great product and super sturdy.
I just wanna love you like I do on my own. Yeah, this is what it's about when it's just you and I, and the stars in the sky and the heart on the motor. It's so much better off alone. If I could live all my life tonight, we're not living on the road. I wouldn't die, 'cause there's nothing I want more. I wanna stay by your side, yeah, I'm never gonna
You guys will have to let me know if you guys like the super chatty video, because I definitely just realized that I was chatting a lot. I hope that's okay. You guys will have to let me know again down in the description, in the comments. Y'all know what I mean, right? You'll have to let me know down in the comments if you guys like chatty videos or if you prefer more music. I don't care either way. I make these videos for you guys. I absolutely love chit-chatting though, so you'll have to let me know what you guys prefer. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and let Fred kind of finish up cleaning his area and his side of the garage, because again, we are on another day of this garage cleaning, organizing, decluttering. I don't even know what to call it anymore. Again, we had a little bit more help from the kiddos, and then I also wanted to put some of their shoes. Most of our shoes are inside in our rooms and stuff like that. These shoes, though, tend to get a little more outdoor use, so I kind of like to keep them out in the garage. They also mostly, as you can tell, are Fred's shoes. They just make it easier access for him to grab his shoes before leaving for work, or if he needs to run outside real quick. But anyway, guys, I do want to remind you of what everything looked like before. I almost forgot how messy it really was. This project, this decluttering project, took us a few weeks to get fully finished, and I am so excited to say that it is finally done, and it looks so much better, you guys. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you for coming along, and I hope you guys stay happy, healthy, and safe until next time. Bye, guys.
One step forward and another back. I would never try to fool ya. I'm one heartbeat away from going mad. Girl, when you look like that, closer, closer, I'ma get closer to you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser, or welcome if you are new. If you are new, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Come along, join my YouTube family. I am so grateful for each and every one of you, and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I have a lot of motivational cleaning to get done. We're gonna go ahead and start in the bedroom, because nothing says a clean home like a made bed.
Every moment is another chance.
Like I said, we're starting in the bedroom. These sheets need washed. I usually like to wash our sheets about once a week. However, last week was kind of crazy and I kind of messed up and didn't get them washed, so they definitely need it. I'm so excited to be using this new, well, at least new to me, White Revive OxyClean. Yeah, guys, it is amazing. I absolutely love it. I've been using it for a few weeks now, and it works. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it other than it literally works. I have white towels, white sheets in our house, and a softball player that has white uniform. Yep, it works on that too. So definitely check it out if you haven't already. I have it listed in my Amazon storefront if you are interested. Otherwise, I think you can pick it up at maybe your local Walmart or Target. I'm not sure. I got mine off of Amazon. So anyway, we're going to go ahead while the sheets are washing. We're going to go ahead and get this room dusted because the dust is definitely building up.
Baby, I'll never want anyone new. I was on the bed and you undressed. Maybe when I pulled you in and felt your breath, then I knew the girl I need you. Smiling like that, I could never resist you. I need you, baby. I need you, baby. I was on the bed and you undressed. Maybe when I pulled you in and felt your breath, then I knew the girl I need you. Smiling like that, I could never resist it.
I've talked previously about giving this room a little bit of a makeover. Now, I know what you're thinking. We just moved into this house and I just painted, but I painted it for my old style, the style that I had before we came down here, which was bright and more like coastal vibes for our bedroom, and I'm just not feeling that anymore. So I've been talking about doing something different, and I still plan on doing that. I have just had a struggle with really committing on what I want to do. I know I want to add some like burnt orange and black into the room. Now, I'm not going to be getting rid of the dresser or the bed or anything like that. We're just going to change out the decor, the bedding, and I do have something in mind that I am super excited about trying. I'm a little bit nervous though because it's kind of expensive, so that's kind of what I've been sitting on. I'm just trying to figure out if I really want to spend that much money. So if you guys have been wondering, because I know I've been promising, if you guys have been wondering what's been going on with the bedroom makeover, that is it. I'm just trying to decide if I really want to spend that much money or not, because, you know, once it's spent, it's gone. And yeah, so I'm just trying to think long and hard, but what do you do? So I actually bought these pillows like a month ago or so for that bedroom makeover, which I'm opening pillows if you didn't catch on to that. But I got tired of them sitting there, so I'm like, okay, we're just gonna open them up, we're gonna get them put on the bed and start using them. And you guys, it's been a few nights and I love them. They are so soft and just comfortable and cozy. Now, Fred gave me such a hard time for them. He's like, where's my old pillow? I want it back. These are terrible. I'm like, dude, you want a soft bed, but you don't want a soft pillow. Make up your mind. But anyway, also, if you're wondering what that box is with the blanket over it, that's the kids' Easter presents, or Easter baskets, I guess, if you will. If you haven't checked out that video, definitely go do that. It is a good one, especially if you're needing some ideas for preteens, teenagers, or like young boys. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get back to dusting.
Things got so complicated, not like it was before. At the edge, and we should break it. You keep on coming back for more. I've been waiting here before. It is not the first time, thinking that you'll come around.
Another thing that I am debating on is a rug. We bought this white rug specifically to go in this bedroom before we left Nebraska, and it was a big mistake. I'm just gonna say it right now, it was a big mistake. Never ever put white carpet in a house with construction. because when we remodeled our kitchen, all that dust came into the bedroom and it got trapped in there through the air, through our feet, and it ruined the rug. So that was a mistake. What do you do? But anyway, so that's another thing that I'm kind of waiting on too. I really want like a copper rustic red kind of style of rug, and I can't find it. Or when I do find it, it's like crazy priced or it's too small. So I'm also trying to figure that out. I cannot decide on what to do for that as well. So if you guys know any rug companies, go ahead and leave those down below in the description for me, because your girl needs help. Like, you know, I've looked at them all. So anyway, and as always, there's Lottie out here helping me. always do I have a cat at my side. You guys will see here in a little bit, I keep looking down later on in the video, and it's because Miko is rubbing on my legs. So anyway, I know it looks like I'm about to make the bed, and I'm putting all the clean sheets and stuff on now that they're all clean. However, if you can tell by the window, it's dark outside. This literally took me all day, and I'm not gonna make it all the way. So, because we're just gonna get in and go to bed anyway here in a little while. So I didn't feel like it was necessary to, you know, put the pillows on and the comforter on and make it all like nice and pretty like I would normally do in the morning. So it is the next day. Like I said, I just kind of ran out of time the day before and getting things done. So this is the next day. I'm just going through and splitting up snacks for my littles. I have 4 kiddos with very busy schedules. The younger 2 are in elementary and they allow them to bring snacks. The other 2 are older, but they have activities that prevent them from coming right home for a snack. So typically they'll just grab something and take it with them in the morning, and then that way they have that to kind of get them through their activity before they come home and eat dinner. So I like to buy things on a bigger scale and then break them down and separate them with the Ziplocs. It just makes life easier for me, and it's also, well, I take that back, not easier, that's not what I meant. I meant more affordable. It's more affordable for me. It's not easier for me. But anyway, it's definitely more affordable to kind of go this route, buy it in bulk, and then separate it down. I do, however, eventually want to buy reusable Ziploc bags. That's kind of in my like wish list here. I've seen them and I really am intrigued by them, but I have a bunch of Ziplocs on hand right now, and so we're just trying to get through them. But once we're through them, I might try the reusable ones. So let me know your favorites down in the description. Not in the description, down in the comments. I don't know why I say that. Every video I think I say that. Oh, mom brain, I guess.
Move with my body, move with my body. All night long, we got it going, and the dance goes on. We got it going, and I am here body, move with my body. We can never go back this road, we can never go back that way. I see you standing in the corner like it's okay. Don't you know that you move with your body? Don't you know that you move with your body? We wanna go on, we wanna go night and day. I see you standing in the corner like it's okay. Don't you know that you move with your body? Don't you know that you move with your body? With your body.
So most often my girls actually have the chores of putting away the clean dishes. They load the dishwasher at night and then hand wash the dishes that need to be hand washed, or if they don't all fit. And sometimes I like to go ahead and put them away for them. Usually I do it once or twice a week. And I'll put away the clean dishes in the morning for them so they don't have to worry about that. That way when they get home, they can focus on homework, schoolwork, reading, and their activities. So anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and get everything put away here and kind of just cleaned up. I did use some dishes this morning, making my coffee creamer because I do make my own. It's super simple. It's literally just a can of, what is that called? Condensed milk. It's the sweet milk. Sweetened condensed milk. Yes, that's it. And then 2 cups of whatever milk you would like, whether it's half and half, whole milk, vitamin D. I use skim personally. And then 2 teaspoons of vanilla. It's amazing. And once you guys start making it, you will never, ever, ever go back to the store-bought creamer ever again, I promise. You can definitely put in some of the, your own, like, other syrups, whether it's peppermint or pumpkin spice or caramel or anything like that. You can add cinnamon. It literally, you can change anything up on it or make it your own, but I just keep it simple with the sweetened condensed milk and the skim milk and some vanilla. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get the coffee area kind of cleaned up. I noticed that there was like some coffee marks on the counter, some crumbles from the brown sugar there, and then also somebody spilled some honey. So I need to get that cleaned up as well.
I'm yours until the end of time. Till the stars fade away and your scars don't say my name, stay with me till the stars fade away and your scars don't hurt. Your scars don't hurt.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but a few weeks ago, my laptop decided to go just crap out on me. So I have moved on to my desktop, and I had to get a microphone because the speaker or the microphone on the desktop really didn't work great. So I don't know if you guys can tell a difference. If you guys can, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And let me know, make sure that the voice sounds okay on your end. Leave a comment for me down below letting me know, does it sound okay? Do I need to make any adjustments on the volume? It sounds good on my end. I definitely always double check after I upload the video, but I just want to make sure that it sounds good to you guys as well. I am super excited to kind of take this next step and moving on to making, I guess, my videos more of a career path as opposed to just making them for fun, even though I do just make them for fun because I absolutely love the editing aspect of making videos. So I don't know. Anyway, let me know if you notice a difference, if it's good, bad, all of the above. Let me know down in the comments.
Just whisper sweet nothings in my ear. 'Cause I don't need no broken promises. I only want you to undress and whisper sweet nothings. Yeah. Sweet nothings in my ear. I see myself as a modern girl, a child of my times, and a citizen of the world. I will be fine.
So when we remodeled the kitchen, we waited a few months, but we ended up getting new appliances, and the stove has an air fryer in it, which I absolutely love. However, I have never had an air fryer before, and I don't know, it just didn't dawn on me that I should put something under the air fryer basket. I know this now, so don't worry. I got that figured out. But I totally didn't think about it. So the bottom of the stove is quite gross, and I just wanted to use something that I knew would eat through the grime. So I did use Easy Off. Now, I probably should have sprayed it the night before and then let it sit all night until the next day, but I didn't. So this is real life. I like to keep it as real as possible for you guys. And this is, yeah, it definitely took a good layer off, but as you will see here in a minute, I will spray some more on, let it sit, try again. I do this like 2 or 3 times. Spoiler alert, it is not perfect, but I ran out of time for the day and I had to go pick up the kiddos. So also, while the oven is soaking, I did go ahead and clean the microwave. The easiest way I find for cleaning a microwave is just putting a glass cup of water with some lemon essential oil in it in the microwave for a few minutes, let it boil, let it steam, and then it just wipes, all the grime just wipes right out. I love it. Easiest way to clean a microwave. So as you can see, the basket there, that's the air frying basket. It's kind of dirty, so I decided I was going to try to scrub it as best as possible. But when I looked at the rest of the grates, they really didn't need any cleaning, so I just tried to scrub the basket as best as I could and then just rinse it off while we're waiting for the Easy Off to soak in the oven.
That's all I need here.
Come on over, let's pick up where we left off. You and I had lots of love just to top it off. We can wind it down for days, never let it stop.
So like I said, I tried to give it one more try. I got a lot of it up, and I definitely will come back to it later on. I just needed to get it cleaned up so that way it is ready to use for dinner on this night, but I had to go get my kiddos, so that's as good as I could get it. We're gonna go ahead and put the racks back in, and I think that's gonna be it for today, guys. So go ahead, hit that red subscribe button if you haven't already. Give the video a thumbs up. Share with your friends. It's a good way to help support my videos, and I appreciate it more than you guys will ever know. I am so grateful for each and every one of you, and I thank you so much for being here. Until next time, stay happy, healthy, and safe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Calling it wasted love, wasted love. Moon is rising.
It's a colorful night, got red eyes, but it's all blue. Those colorful eyes, they don't shine like they used to. The city don't want us, babe. We won't survive this place. The city don't want this. The city don't want this. And if I would lie and stay.
Hello guys, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser, or welcome if you're new. If you are new, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Come along, join my YouTube family. I am so grateful for each and every one of you for being here. And as you can see, we have a lot to get done today. My son's room definitely needs some deep cleaning. He is only 8, so although he does pick up his toys every night, it's time for mom to come in and do a deep cleaning because I think the job is just getting a little overwhelming for him. Heck, it was overwhelming for me to come into his room and get started on this project. So if it's overwhelming for me at 36 years old, I'm sure it is overwhelming for him.
We got a tendency to fading out underwater. Yeah, are we losing touch? Are we falling?
Right now I'm going through and just separating things down. This box is technically supposed to be all Legos, but there was a bunch of trash, pencils, and a bunch of other random things in it. So I picked up these 3 bins here, these black bins that you see. Those are for the cube shelf that is in his closet. I'm going to go ahead and declutter and clean out all of the toys that he no longer wants, broken toys, just random trash, clothes, because yes, I found so many socks. But I'm just dividing everything down. I'm going to put his train set in 2 of the bins, some other just random little toys, and then the other bin is going to have all his Legos. I think it's much easier to go ahead and separate all this down, get it all out of this big toy box that has been handed down through the years, because it definitely started with the girls. The girls had this toy box first, and then it moved down to Freddie. And it's much different for 3 girls to share this large toy box than 1 little boy, because I think the size of it just got overwhelming for him. So much easier just to clean it out, declutter everything, and get rid of the toy box. And I think these bins will be much easier for him to handle. He can take one out at a time and play with whatever he wants in it and then put it back when he's all done. Hopefully, I'm trying to set him up for success because, again, I think the whole room was just overwhelming for him. It was overwhelming for me. You will definitely see me scratching my head I don't know where to start throughout this video. So definitely just trying to set him up for success and keep his room decluttered and picked up.
I've been feeling something for you lately, and I am trying so hard to just stay cool. Crazy, 'cause all I really, really want is to be with you. And I'm saying we're just friends, but thinking you're my man. And baby, if you knew, hey, I say I'm doing alright, I'm doing just fine, but I'm scattered, and I cry when you're not around. Because it matters, dreaming of your kisses in the nighttime, knowing what I'm missing, but I'm still like, hey, I say I'm doing alright, I'm fine, but I'm scattered, we're just friends. that I'm alright, cry on the inside. I wish you were my man. Hey, I say I'm doing alright, I'm doing just fine, but I'm scattered, and I cry.
While I was going through and cleaning everything and just picking up and organizing, I was washing his bedding, so we'll be able to get that on. And then I also washed his laundry. His laundry basket was full, although I will tell you, after cleaning everything, I found so much like excess laundry that needed to be rewashed or just washed in general. So yeah, I was trying to, two birds with one stone type of thing. And what is that? Work smarter, not harder. I don't know. I was just trying to get a lot done in a little bit of time. Also, side note, yes, that is his iPad. And yes, the screen was completely shattered. I saw that and I was just like, oh no, oh my gosh, what do I do? But it is what it is. He actually ended up telling us about it and said that he accidentally stepped on it because it was sitting on the floor. So we had to explain, you can't just leave your stuff on the floor, but it's all good. We'll figure out the iPad later. Also, I had to leave this clip in here with the cats. It was just too funny. They are so nosy, you guys. Where are my cat people? Tell me your nosiest cat story down in the comments because I love how nosy they are. They are so funny.
We're just friends.
I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast. And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars.
So Freddie turns 9 next month, and I think I'm gonna surprise him and give his room a makeover. His room and the girls' rooms are the only rooms that we haven't officially done anything in, and then also their bathroom, but the bathroom will come later on because that's just too expensive right now. So we're trying to, put away money and stuff for a new vanity in there because we want to put a dual vanity. But anyway, point being is I would like to, for his birthday, redo his room. Now, he likes sharks. If you saw that video in our old house, his room I had just painted, and we did a shark theme. And so I think I'm going to do like an underwater theme in here. He already has the blanket with the shark bedding on it, so we're definitely going to keep that. But I want to do like a mural or something on the walls. I've been looking on Pinterest. So I'm super excited for that. His birthday is next month, so I think we're gonna work on that and get a surprise for him for his birthday.
We can do what we like, baby, while we're young.
I tell you what, I could not believe how much sand was in this room. I swept up so much. I know it seems a little silly to maybe sweep and then while I'm still like cleaning, because at the very end of getting everything picked up, I will go through and do a final vacuum before I mop, but I had to clean it up as I was going because otherwise I was going to track it everywhere. It was just going to get stuck on the bottom of my feet, and I was going to track it into the other parts of the house. And yeah, it was a mess. I cannot believe how much sand gets brought into the house from being outside here in Florida. It's just crazy. But quite literally, everything is sand here. Like when you dig a hole even in the yard, it's sand. It's not even dirt. So there was a lot of sweeping to be done. I also used the broom to kind of bring together like all the small pieces of Legos and stuff, and then I would just pick them out of the dustpan. It made things easier. Instead of just going through in the area and just kind of picking up, it made it easier just to sweep it into a pile and pick it up that way.
Oh, I'll never let you slip away. Oh, and you don't have to be afraid. I will hold you till the sun comes crashing down. I'm yours until the end of time.
So how is everybody doing? I love chatting with you guys down in the comments, and I'm curious how everybody's weather is doing. Are you guys thawing out, snow melting, ice melting? What's going on in your part of the country or part of the world? It's actually been really hot here lately, hot and humid. But I live in Florida, so what do you expect, right? But anyway, until this week has definitely cooled down some. We are in the lower to mid 70s. It's so nice though, because I can open the windows and just air out the house. I love nothing more than to have my windows open and just get that fresh air. It's just so nice. Do you guys like opening your windows and getting the fresh air, just kind of cleaning it out? I don't know, back in Nebraska, it felt so good, like after winter, on those first spring days, to open the windows and just air out all the germs that have been built up throughout the wintertime. I don't know. If you know what I mean, hit that like button. But yeah, it's just been so beautiful here this week. Like I said, down into the lower mid 70s. But anyway, also, oh yeah, how was your guys' Easter? You guys celebrate Easter? If you celebrate Easter or Passover, I hope everyone had a great holiday weekend. This was the first year since my kids have been in school that we didn't have Friday and Monday off, and there was no long weekend. It was literally just a normal Saturday, Sunday off. So it was kind of weird for the kids to go right back to school on Monday, but we had a great weekend. This is the first year that we didn't spend it with family outside of our house, which was kind of a bummer because my dad did go back to Nebraska. He was down here for the winter and spent the winter months with us, but he had to go back because his time was up here, and so it was just us. We took the kids to see the new Mario movie. It was super cute. Definitely took me back to my childhood, and I was like, I wanted so bad to pull out the Nintendo 64 and just play Mario Party or Mario Kart. I don't know. I'm not a huge gamer, but the movie was so nostalgic. It was just, yeah, it was really cute. So if you haven't seen it yet, definitely go check it out. But anyway, as you can tell, clothing changed because we are on day 2 of getting this room done. But we are over the hill, and now it's more about tidying, or not tidying, excuse me, getting the bed made, doing the official cleaning, I guess, the final stages of the cleaning. Other than the closet, I do need to organize that, but we'll catch up here in just a second.
Don't need to tell you, you see it in my eyes. I wanna travel, let's drive into the sunrise. Where your heart is where I wanna lie. Just wanna love you like I do on my own. Yeah, this is what it's
As you can see, he still has quite the stuffed animal collection. He didn't get rid of all of them. I did send a garbage bag full out of the house, but he still has a ton. So I think he gets that from me. I had so many stuffed animals when I was little, and I just had them built up on my bed just the same way, which is perfectly okay. I love it that he loves his stuffies. So anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and fold these blankets. He uses these sometimes when he wants to watch TV or when he sits in his grandma's chair, which is that recliner, and he'll sit in that chair and read with a blanket on. I love it. But anyway, it's time to move on to the closet, which wasn't so bad at the beginning of this video, but I just kind of threw everything in here as I was cleaning his bedroom. So we got to get this taken care of. And while decluttering or organizing this space, I also noticed that his little 3-drawer system here was kind of not up to mom quality of folding with the laundry. So I do go ahead and take care of that as well.
I'm buzzing, let's drink up. Your death look like big fun. Come on, let's get it on. Like that Marvin Gaye song. I'm stunning, you love it. Come on, give me something. I know that you want it. Come on, give me something. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we. So let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. The sunset's on fire, tell me your desires. We're not getting tired, baby, take me higher. I'm sunny.
I recently started having him do his own clothes, and you can tell that he's learning. He is just new, so if you're wondering what is going on here, that's it. I mean, we used to keep these drawers as like socks, underwear, and pajamas, and then everything else gets hung up except for his shorts. However, he's not a big fan of chores, and quite honestly, really, who is? I don't even like doing chores either, but yeah, so he was definitely just shoving a lot of stuff into these drawers. I, again, went through and just kind of decluttered them, took out things that I knew were too small or that he wasn't wearing anymore, and then refolded everything and put them back in there. So that way, like, I kind of set him up a little bit easier so he can see what he has, as opposed to having to dig to find something that he's looking for. So hopefully that helps keep the system a little bit organized, especially, again, decluttering a lot of stuff. I think it helps too, keeping things more organized. It at least keeps it less overwhelming, I guess, not having all this stuff.
Give it to me, baby, all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night.
I also have to shout out IKEA for these hangers. I love these hangers. For kids hangers, they are such great quality. You'll see the little tiny plastic ones right there next to his costume. And those ones are terrible. Constantly breaking. They were just like the cheap ones from Walmart or Target. And they break. Because kids can't fully reach that, or at least my kids, but my kids are kind of on the shorter end of the spectrum. But they can't quite reach very well, so they just kind of pull on the shirt, tug it off the hanger, and it never fails, the little hook part of the hanger snaps right off. Well, I don't think my kids have broke not one of these IKEA hangers. They are cheap, but the quality is like amazing. So I stocked up big time on the hangers for him. Again, I love them. I'll try to remember to link them down below for you guys if you're interested, but I love them. So if you have a little kid that has issues with breaking hangers all the time, definitely check them out.
I only want you to undress and whisper sweet nothings. Yeah, sweet nothings in my ear. I see myself as a modern girl, a child of my times and a citizen of the world. I won't be bogged down, live by convention to the ground, and all I ask from you is it something you can do? Just whisper sweet nothings in my ear. Just whisper sweet nothings in my ear.
At the end of the day, I think I ended up with 2 garbage bags of stuff and a small-ish box of items to donate. So I'm super proud of what I accomplished in these 2 days. It may have taken a little while, but I'm excited for what I accomplished. Also, you saw me scrubbing the wall. This chair, for some reason, has rubbed brown marks on the wall. I don't know. I've never noticed that before. This is actually my mom's chair at one time before she passed away, and we brought it with us because it's a really nice chair. It was really expensive. It's a Lazy Boy, and it was like brand new. So anyway, we have it, and it keeps leaving marks on the wall, and I tried scrubbing it with the mop, which the mop just has some Fabuloso in it, so I might have to go through with like a one of those dry eraser or something like that and try to scrub it off that way. But anyway, guys, I think we are finally at our ending point. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a reminder of what this room looked like before, and then we'll show you what it looks like now. It was a lot of work, but anyway, guys, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the red subscribe button. And until next time, stay happy, healthy, and safe. Bye, guys.
That's all I need to hear. I'm kinda new with apologies. Holding back, I got history. Yeah. But the way you've been crossing the line, oh, it's something in me that says it's fine. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright. Never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. Like I'm better off with you.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser. Welcome if you are new. If you are new, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Come along, join my YouTube family. We have a lot of cleaning to get done today, but I want to go ahead and start today off with the crock pot meal.
Where you flee, you don't stick around.
This crock pot meal is super simple. It's just boneless, skinless chicken breast, some ranch, some gravy seasoning from Watkins, and a jar of pepperoncinis. Now, that might sound very familiar to the Mississippi roast. That is exactly what this is, and instead of using an au jus packet, I'm using the poultry gravy from Watkins, and then also a stick of butter. So it's super easy. You just throw it in the crock pot and put it on low and let it cook for about 6 hours.
Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright, never cut it bite, but somehow you make me change. You make me wanna do better. I don't know why. You make me wanna do better. You make me wanna do better. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Today we have a lot of dishes to get done, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with that. These dishes that I am putting away are the ones that my girls did the night before. Typically, it is a chore for the girls to do. However, I like to help them out once or twice a week. I'll go ahead and do the dishes for them, putting them away in the morning, and then also washing whatever got left in the sink from either the night before after the chores were already done, or sometimes in the morning if I'm going to pre-make some stuff for dinner, or even like my coffee and my coffee creamer. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some of these dishes out of the way.
Hanging on to hope and holding on to a dream. Wishing for the kind of love you see in magazines. The illusion falls and nothing's what it seems to be. The part left is hurting deep inside of me.
It's been a little while since I deep cleaned or washed the dishwasher. Yes, I know that sounds a little weird to wash the dishwasher, but you just have to sometimes clean it out. Today I'm using the Lemon Shine little packet that you just sprinkle in the bottom. I did just refill the jet dry because I noticed it was getting a little low. So sometimes I use, products that you can buy in the stores. Sometimes I just use a glass of white vinegar. It's whatever I feel like doing for the day. Realistically, I like to change it up. But anyway, if you're wondering what I'm looking at, unfortunately, that is a cup that I made for my son, and they're not technically dishwasher safe, and somebody accidentally put it in the dishwasher and washed it, so all the pieces are kind of broken off and stuff. But yeah, that's what I was looking at, if you were wondering. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get these dishes finished up, because like I said, there are so many.
And I'm finally free. The mirror, I can see a different me. I'll leave it all behind. I wasted too much time, I've been blind. 'Cause there's no fixing what's been broken. This ain't the first time I'll be drinking you off my mind. Love is gone, and there's no room.
Now, I know we have a dishwasher, and most of these dishes that I am washing could go in the dishwasher, but since I went ahead and put the little cleaning powder in there, I was letting it finish its entire cycle. And you know what? Sometimes it is a little bit therapeutic to hand wash dishes. I don't know why. It's not always my favorite chore, but sometimes I don't know. I just enjoy it. On this day, I just needed to wash them, so I did. I'm curious though, what is your least favorite chore? What is your favorite chore? My least favorite chore is actually laundry. I despise laundry, you guys, and there is so much in our house. Yeah, we probably wash, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 12, 13, 14, maybe 15 to 20 loads of laundry a week. And I'm not even joking. It's a lot of laundry, but I despise laundry. I hate gathering it, washing it, folding it, and putting it away. I don't know what it is. I have hated that chore my entire life, or at least as long as I can remember. I remember getting up as a little girl every Saturday, getting all the laundry together, throwing it in the living room, and then just separating it down and washing it all day on Saturday. Saturdays were our cleaning days at my mom's house, so yeah, the memories, you know. Anyway, and then my favorite chore, is favorite chore the right word? Is that a thing? I don't know. I like making my bed. Is that weird too? I don't know. There's just something about making the bed that makes everything else feel cleaned, picked up, and organized. I don't know. Tell me I'm crazy, guys. I know. Let me know what yours are down in the comments.
Running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day. Neon lights in the fast lane life, riding high, reaching for the sky. I had it all but lost and fell back down again. Spent my time playing the game where every single day was a losing battle, and every drink was a dead end. Eyes on the goal, don't lose control. I'm living fast, I've lost my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day. So empty deep within. Where did I go wrong? Eyes on the goal, don't lose control. I'm living fast, I lost my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day.
With summer only about 7 weeks away, or at least for my kids, it's about 7 weeks away. For some reason, I don't know if it's all of Florida or if it's just our school district that goes a little bit later in the summer. I don't know. But anyway, we have 7 weeks of school left, and I'm trying to figure out what we want to do this summer. We do have a trip planned to New Orleans. That has been on my bucket list for forever. We've scheduled a trip before and we ended up canceling it, and I'm kind of afraid that it might get canceled again this year. I hope not. I have been wanting to go to New Orleans so bad, and yes, I know we're crazy because the time of year that we're going, it is super hot and humid, but we live in Florida, which is also hot and humid during the summertime, so I don't know what the difference would be, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll be worse there. I don't know. But it has been on my bucket list to go there. I love American history, and I think that it would be so cool just to see all the historical sites and landmarks in New Orleans. So that's one of the things that we kind of have on the list. I also would love to go down to Miami. I am a big baseball fan, a Kansas City Royals fan, and they just so happened to play in Miami this year, right around my birthday. So I'm kind of thinking that I would like to go down there. Miami is just a little bit of a short drive for us, about 4 hours or so. And I kind of think I want to go. So I don't know. I haven't decided. What are you guys doing this summer? Give me some of your ideas. Other than that, I think we'll probably spend a lot of our summer at the beach, especially since we have the full summer down here in Florida this year.
I know it's right, but you won't feel the pain alone. No, every inch of me is hurting, and I just wanna leave it all behind. Yeah, I'm breaking up with you tonight. Yeah, you know it's hard to say. Yeah, you know we're not okay. I can see it in your face. We became a lonely place. Yeah, goodbye so long, my dear love. Love is forgotten, so I'm moving on. Goodbye so long, my dear friend.
I am taking the Easter stuff down. I know technically, I guess it could still be considered spring decor, maybe a little bit, I don't know. I feel like it's a little too Eastery, I guess, to leave up. I am kind of struggling though of what to do. Do I want to just leave everything the way it is and just enjoy the regular decor that we have? Or do I want to go back? I know if you guys watched my Hobby Lobby spring shop with me, I really love the bee stuff that I saw, and I'm debating on whether I want to go buy some of that and, decorate the kitchen dining room area, or if I just want to enjoy the stuff that we have out now and just keep it decluttered and clean and, tidy, less busy. I'm not really sure what I'm trying to say. I'm just torn on what to do. I'm really torn on this towel rack too. I think it's super cute and I love decorating it, but right now, again, I am just torn on what to do and what to put there. Also, taking all this Easter stuff out of the dough bowl. The cat thinks it's his bed, so I would like to get something to put in there to keep him off of the table. But yeah, so I'm really struggling with that. What do you guys think? Should we do some bee decor? Do we need a shop with me, a shopping haul, and decorate with me? What are you guys thinking?
Make up for my sins, now I'm lonely and it kills me. Can you hear me, babe? I'm lonely. I know you don't wanna talk, but just pick up the phone. We could go for
Since I can see our lanai and a little bit of our backyard, I also have some ideas for the backyard. I have some ideas for the lanai too that I'm hoping to accomplish at some point this summer. I would really like to start working on the outside of our house now that the majority of the inside of our house is done. I don't know. It's beautiful here most of the year, so I would really love to just enjoy our backyard or our yard in general, our outyard space. Outyard space? What am I saying? Outside space? Oh my goodness, it's been a long day, you guys. But anyway, I don't know. Are you guys interested in something like that? To give you guys kind of some ideas, some landscaping ideas maybe? You'll have to let me know down in the comments if that's something that you're interested in. I do have some ideas going in my head, and I have screenshot a lot of pictures and sent them over to Fred, and I'm like, I really want to do this, and some are, it's hit or miss. Some he likes, some he's like, that's different, but okay. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and finish cleaning up this kitchen, and then we will finish up dinner.
Can I make up for my sins? Now I'm lonely and it kills me. Can you hear me, babe? I'm lonely.
One step forward and another back. I would never try to fool ya. I'm one heartbeat away from going mad. Girl, when you look like that. Closer, closer, I'ma get closer to you. Yeah, got me, baby, got me hooked on you once again. Girl, I need you. How many times do I wanna yell? 'Cause we could be so complete. Baby, I'll never want anyone new. I was on the bed when you undressed. Baby, when I pulled you in, I felt your breath.
You know, it's funny when I'm filming and when I go back and edit these videos, I can see things that I've missed. Obviously, I need to go back and clean off the island. The chairs have been like scraping the bottom of the island, so definitely need to go take care of that. But anyway, you guys, I love this shark steam mop. It's amazing. Like, I don't know, I'm a big shark girl, like big fan of the shark cleaning products. I've had multiples of their vacuums. I have this spin mop. I would really like to get their wet vac that they recently came out with. I'm toying with the idea of getting it because I technically have the Bissell one and I'm torn on it. I don't know what to do. But anyway, let's go ahead. The chicken is all done and I have already dumped all the juice into a pan. And I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of tear up the chicken. Now, you can shred the chicken with the forks the way I'm doing it, but what I also find easier is to put them in a mixer. You can use, you know, a hand mixer or a stand mixer, and away you go. It makes life so much easier when it comes to tearing up, or not tearing, but shredding chicken. Also, this is the gravy that came out, or the drippings, I should say, that came out of the crock pot. I'm just mixing in I should have made a roux before I put the drippings in there, but I didn't. So I ended up just using some chicken broth and flour and mixed that up and then poured it into the drippings, or the liquid, I guess, from the crock pot. So that way it'll thicken up nicely. Once that does thicken up, I'm gonna go ahead and add in the shredded chicken and then serve it over these mashed potatoes. And you guys, it was so good. It did have a little bit of a kick to it from the pepperoncinis, but if you don't like any spice, just cut back on how many pepperoncinis you put in the crock pot while you're cooking it. But it was so good. It was definitely a hit with the kids, definitely a hit with Fred. Everybody loved it, so it'll definitely be a make again. We love it in roast form, so I just knew that we would love it in chicken form as well, since beef is so expensive right now and chicken is cheaper. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to be it for today. Go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Again, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and stay happy, healthy, and safe. Until next time, we will see you guys later. Bye.
I make you falling. The way my lips feel on your body, the way we're moving in the dark. With every breath we take, you're falling. I ain't got no time for romance, but baby, I don't. You said that you needed me, like a cargo, you will carry me. I just hope you know my depth, even though it makes no sense. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotion.
Hello guys, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser, or welcome if you are new. If you are new, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Come along and join my YouTube family. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you for clicking on today's video. We have a lot to get done. We have some deep cleaning in the bedroom and then in the bathroom to get done. So let's go ahead and get started with the bed, get these sheets off, and get them washed.
Baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking.
While the sheets are washing, I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle some baking soda all over the bed. I like to do this, it just kind of freshens up the mattress. I let it sit for just a few minutes, maybe 5-10 minutes at most. I do go ahead and break everything up, like the little chunks that you saw there. I rubbed it into the mattress just so the mattress can get down into the mattress and get all that stink and all that out of the mattress when I go to vacuum it.
Don't wanna pick a fight with everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you hurt me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking hearts.
While we're working with the mattress, we're gonna go ahead and rotate it. I like to do this about every 6 months or so. That way the mattress just kind of gets used, or basically wear and tear evenly. If this was a flippable mattress, I would actually flip it, but since it's not, we're just gonna go ahead and rotate it. I also wanna go ahead and just do a light dusting everywhere. The dust really isn't that bad. But I just want to get whatever, little cat hair floaties that were floating around there. I'm going to get those with the dry duster.
But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking hearts.
And with a little YouTube magic, the clothes are folded. I wish clothes really were able to be folded like that in real life. I hate doing laundry. Oh, it is such a pain. We are a family of 6 and we do a lot of laundry in our household, and I have just really come to dislike it. I don't separate anything down, so I make it easy that way. But anyway, moving on, we're gonna go ahead and get this floor scrubbed. Now, this rug was white, like a bright white. It's actually not even a rug. It is a carpet remnant that we picked up in Nebraska Furniture Mart. If you go to flooring companies, they usually do have like a carpet remnant left over from someone's big project. Like if they had a roll and they only needed so much of that roll, and then this was what was left basically. It's a beautiful white carpet with a nice little subtle pattern in it, and I love it. However, white on your floor is just not a good idea. At least not on our flooring. Now, we come in and out of our house through the garage, and the garage is right there by our bedroom, and for whatever reason, although we don't wear shoes in the house, the rug on this side of the bed gets so dirty, and it is so bad, and honestly, I would love to replace it. I just cannot find the rug that I'm looking for. I have something in mind, and I'm just not finding it, and I have checked anywhere and everywhere. But for today, we're just gonna go ahead and do a slow vacuum on it, get as much of the cat hair and grime that has built up in it before we go ahead and shampoo it.
Like a body of water, seeping through the edges of my soul, and getting harder. It was never under my control, you know.
The secret to a good shampoo or carpet shampoo is going very, very, very slow. Now, I know it doesn't look like it. This video is sped up, but I am going so slow. I just want to make sure not only to get all the dirt buildup out of the rug, but also to make sure that I'm sucking up any of that excess water. I do go over it once or twice with the solution, and then I go back over it with just water. And again, just completely empty and absorb all that. I didn't film that, but I'm telling you guys that because that is how I like to do it. A little tip from Tammy, if you will. But filming that entire process, I mean, it took me 30 minutes just to do one process of that. So anyway, that's what I like to do. It is what works best for me. I really love Hoover carpet shampooers. I have used their, there was another one that I used that's like more of a bigger machine. I did a review on it. I absolutely loved it. However, when we moved to this house, I donated it because this house does not have carpet, and I honestly didn't think I would be using a shampooer. Silly me. So I ended up buying this Hoover shampooer, and I absolutely love it. It does a great job. So if you are in the market for a carpet shampoo, definitely check out Hoover. My opinion, they are the best when it comes to shampoos.
It's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. Yeah, no, it's no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I love you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, no, it's no more. We don't know, no, it's no more. We don't know, no, it's no more. We don't know, no, it's no more, no. We don't know, no, it's no more. We don't know, no, it's no more. We don't know, no, it's no more, no. Yeah. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby, going down.
So going back to not being able to find the perfect rug, I know I have promised a bedroom makeover, and honestly, that is why I haven't done it yet, because I cannot find the rug that I am looking for. I am so excited, and I cannot wait to do this bedroom makeover for you guys. I have all my ideas, like, just going crazy in my head for what I want to do, and I am so excited. I cannot wait to get it done. I just need to find that perfect rug, and darn it, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do about it, because yeah, I got everything else in mind and half bought, half not, but we're getting there. So for now, we're just gonna stick to cleaning it, and until I find that rug, I guess you guys will know, because then I will be doing a video on it. But until then, we'll just stick to cleaning. So anyway, as you can see, look at that. Ugh, that is so gross. And this is actually the third time I dumped. I think I used 2 bottles of solution and dumped 3 different times. So anyway, another item or another thing that needed clean that I noticed that obviously is super built up with dust and hair or is this vent. This is the return air vent. It's not like the vent that blows the air, it's the vent that sucks the air. So it has all my hair built up into it, cat hair, dust, and everything in it. It was definitely needing to be done. I probably should have took it off the wall, but I did not have time.
This night ends, yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Feel your hands, the way you're touching me around my neck. times, yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me, let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us, it's all about us, it's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out, making out. It's all about us, it's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough, I can't get enough.
Who loves clean sheets? I was so excited to go to bed tonight, or not tonight, but that night. Oh my gosh, because there is nothing better than climbing into a bed with fresh washed sheets. They just smell not only so good, it's just so comfortable, and you know, I just felt like everything was just so clean since I had deep cleaned the mattress or with the baking soda and then turned it. I will say though, Fred was like, what did you do to this mattress? Why do I not feel like I am in my own bed? He's like, you turned it, didn't you? I'm like, I did turn it. How did you know? But it's because it felt different to him, which is so funny because there are not very many things that he notices, but he noticed that I flipped the mattress.
I got this boy on my mind that I can't live without. Oh, his eyes are killing me. And he keeps talking about everything that he likes, and I can't stop listening. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time.
Also, another tip from Tammy, I wanted to tell you guys how I make it easier to put pillowcases on king size pillows. You know, your regular standard size pillows are pretty easy to just kind of pull the pillowcase on. But for king size, they're a little bit harder. So I like to turn the pillowcase inside out, grab the little corners, and then kind of flip it down into the pillowcase. As you can see, it just makes life so much easier when it comes to putting on a pillowcase on a king size pillow. Try it next time you do it. I promise it'll make life so much easier.
I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it starts, when it starts. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. I can be a fighter, I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. Oh, the way that I feel, yeah, I know that it's real, 'cause I can get him out of my head. I don't care what we do, everything's feeling new. Even if we stay in bed, my heart is saying yeah, yeah.
We're gonna go
yeah,
ahead and
yeah.
move into the bathroom. Under this little lip there and kind of around the edges, it was getting a little grimy, so I wanted to do a deep clean on that. Now, usually when I'm in the shower, I usually scrub the shower, so I don't usually film it, but it needed a little bit more attention, so we're gonna go ahead and put some grout cleaner on there and let it sit and soak. And then I'm also gonna put some toilet bowl cleaner in, and we're gonna let that soak while I clean up the vanity and the sink.
If you want, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. Heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I wanna now. Yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it starts, when it starts. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. I can be a fighter, I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter, I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want.
As you can see, I'm using a ton of different products today. These are quite honestly a little excessive, but some of my favorites, especially like the CLR that you just saw me spray on the faucet. That kind of helps get the hard water spots off of the faucet. I also like to use it in the shower, which you will see here in a little bit. I used my favorite Barkeeper's Friend. It's a soft scrub in the sink. I also like to use that on my glass top on my stove. It doesn't scratch the surface, but it gets it makes it easier to get anything that's stuck on. I absolutely love it. I used a Method glass cleaner. Glass cleaner is glass cleaner to me. Method is really good. It smells really good. It's like a minty fresh, and I absolutely love it. I also used a granite cleaner. Honestly, it was the only one I could find in the store at the time. I can't even remember the brand. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get through these cleaning. I do love smells. Smells are a big deal to me. I like my house to smell florally and fresh during like the summer and spring. So I do like to use my oil diffuser. I picked that up off of Amazon if you're curious or if you like the look of it. It's kind of like a dupe for, is it Young Living, I think is the brand, but it's just like a smaller dupe of that. I love the Young Living one, but it is so expensive. So I found the dupe on Amazon. If you're interested, it's always linked down in the description.
I will leave it up to you. Now I'm done and down the line. I will leave it up to I don't wanna lie, 'cause I know you hate it, but how am I supposed to say it like I mean it when you criticize like everything I say? I wish you knew that I'm trying every day. I will leave this up to you. I will leave this up to you, 'cause now I'm done.
So I'm gonna go ahead and try to use my Rubbermaid little scrubber here. It is an electric scrubber. It almost looks like an electric toothbrush, quite honestly. And I really didn't feel like the grout cleaner. It's Zep grout cleaner. I didn't feel like it really was doing much, even with using the scrubber. So I did go ahead and spray some CLR on there. Now, when you're mixing different products like this, you don't want to mix them. When you're using, I should say, using different products like this, you want to make sure that you rinse everything down, and that way there is no product left and before you go on to a new product. So as you see, I got everything rinsed down, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use some CLR and try to get this grime out of here. I don't know if it's necessarily like a mold buildup or hard water, probably both, quite honestly, but I'm also using my Clorox wand because it just makes it easier. It's easier on the back. Instead of getting down on your hands and knees and scrubbing, you just scrub away with this guy.
Even though it's kind of toxic, babe, you know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Not sure what I expected. To think you wouldn't be so reckless. I keep on pretending I know we better end it. I said it more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted.
So again, I just wanted to make sure that everything was rinsed out completely before I moved on to another chemical, because I'm going to use the Barkeeper's Friend to scrub the shower walls here in a second. But anyway, again, no mixing chemicals, guys. It sometimes it's okay, but sometimes, most of the time, it's not, because it could create a gas that could be very, very, very dangerous for you to breathe in. So definitely just make sure when you're using different cleaning products to make sure that you're rinsing things in between each chemical.
Nothing more to say, let's just waste away. One more time is all we need. A bitter truth to face, not that innocent. We know what we did. I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kinda toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Oh, it's toxic, babe. Yeah, yeah. It's toxic, babe.
Come out and play. It's Saturday, and I promise I'll love you much better now. The sour taste will wash away, 'cause I promise I'm better now.
I think the grout around the base of the tile looks so much better, or around the tile, the base of the floor looks so much better than it did, especially up under here, this little ledge that you step over to get in the shower. It just looks so much better, so much cleaner, and the hard work has paid off. I am so thankful. I literally hate cleaning the shower. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of cleaning. I like my space clean, but to actually clean is not I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan of any of it, you guys. But anyway, so we're just gonna go ahead, finish cleaning everything up here, put everything away. I do want to wipe up the water that got on the floor. I'm just using a towel, actually one of our bath towels that was hanging there. I just grabbed it off the hook, and I'm just wiping everything up, and then I'm going to come in with the steam mop and just give it that final clean, you guys. So anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for coming along, and hopefully I gave you some cleaning motivation to tackle your own bedroom, bathroom, or wherever you need help at in your home. Anyway, until next time, guys, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button, give this a big thumbs up, and I hope everyone stays happy, healthy, and safe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
You feel it, how it feels, babe. Won't you love me the old but kinda new way? Old but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too, babe. And love me like yesterday. Old but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too. And love me like yesterday. Wouldn't hold it against you if you say that you don't wanna get